Hi Tollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright Tollies, if you're not a part of the channel, welcome back. This video is going to be friendship phases in adulthood, especially women friendship phases in adulthood. So you want to know these phases? Then keep on watching. Alright, let's talk about it, right? So I'm turning 30 in a couple of months, and I feel like my friendships in the past have been a roller coaster. It's been chaotic, it's been beautiful, it's been eventful, it's been memorable, but there's definitely things that I have learned throughout the years about friendship in adulthood. So let's start with number one. Something that I've realized in friendships in adulthood is that you cannot be quick to cut somebody off. 5-6 years ago, if you would have told me that, I would have been like, you're absolutely insane, I'm gonna cut them off. After just maybe one, maybe two mistakes I've done, I'm quick to be like, yeah, this one isn't for me. But you have to really have a sense of judgment and morale of what to do and how to make your decision being a friend. Is this something where you can talk about to your friend, or is this something where it's like, oh, this is a non-negotiable, I've already done told my friend this plenty of times, this is the last straw, I can't do it anymore. So you kind of have to really sit down and really do some critical thinking and really big decision making, and to figure out where you land with your friendship. And another thing is that with these friendships, not everybody is your best friend. I think we've all learned that throughout the years, that not everybody's your best friend. You can put your friendships in different categories, and I've put my friendships in different categories. I have a sense of a peace of mind knowing that nobody's gonna feel some type of way. I'm not gonna feel some type of way about the other person putting me in a different category. I think all of my friendships and all my friends have a mutual understanding of where each other lie, how we fall in each other's category. So obviously I have my best friend group, I have my close friends, and I also have my acquaintances. Sometimes the close friends move up to the best friends, or sometimes, you know, things come and change, things come and go, and I'm not gonna feel bad about myself when something truly inside doesn't feel right about where I lie with some of my friends. And you know, when you grow older, you become more confident to talk about these things and not hold it in and not say anything. You know, when you don't say anything, that's usually a problem. Number two is something that I didn't understand a couple years ago, is that everybody has their distant periods where they don't want to talk, and that's okay. No, but seriously, like, really though, I feel like your friends don't have to blow your phone up every day. You don't have to talk to your friends on the phone every day. You don't have to call them every day. You don't have to text them every day, and they don't have to do the same for you. And that's where I was not understanding back in college. Like, no, like, if we party every day, or I mean every weekend, you should be able to answer my phone calls, I should be able to answer yours. It was like a sense of like this dying need of a bond where it's like, you can't break it, or else if you do, we're not friends. And I used to throw that to heart, like literally used to throw that to heart to my friends, like, oh, she acting funny because she didn't text me back, it's been a month, and da-da-da-da. And growing older, I realized that all of my friends have their personal things that they're doing, their issues that they have to fix and work through. They all have personal lives, they have family members, they have significant others. They have things where I am not the main event, the main character in their lives, and I have to understand that. And the same goes vice versa. I used to feel so anxious and really observant on to respond quickly and be present and be selfless and stop what I'm doing for my friends. And I realized that I was burning myself out doing that. I was really burning myself out, and I felt a sense of resentment towards some of my friends, because I'm just like, why am I always stopping what I'm doing for you? I'm not doing that anymore, you know? Like, I have to think about myself, and I'm sure my other friends think about themselves as well. So it has to be a mutual thing where, you know, I'm gonna be here for you, but sometimes people have their days, their weeks, their months where they're really going through something, or they just don't simply have the energy to be social. And I think that's what comes with growing, you know, getting older, that you just sometimes don't even have the energy to be social. And I used to feel so bad about that, and I realized, especially my husband would tell me, like, they all have their own lives. They're not gonna take it to heart, and if they do, then that's some reevaluation that you have to do. But don't feel bad for thinking about you first. And with those distant periods, I always try to do my best once in a while to always check in. It might not be every week or every 2 weeks, but it'll probably be once in a month or two, or like I'll quickly call or FaceTime them. But I always try to. Obviously, with planning a wedding, I moved out of state, I have 2 dogs, I'm working from home, I'm content creating. There's a lot of things that I'm doing, so I really try my best to organize my life and organize my schedule so that I really take the time to reach out to my friends. But would I say it's the same way how I did it 5-6 years ago? Absolutely not. I would have no time to do anything I have in my life if I was to use that same energy I did 6 years ago with my friendships than I do now. It's not happening. I don't have the time for it. I'm a wife now. I have to think about myself, our family, and that's priority. And my mental is my priority as well. So you can't be there for your friends if your mental isn't there as well. Number 3, I feel like this is something that you can't change. You know, it's life. Number 3 is people evolve. People change. People change their characteristics. People change their likes, their dislikes. People change, and they have the right to change. Your friends have the right to change. They have the right to be like, yeah, I don't like to do that anymore. That's just not my thing. But they have a right to, like, not talk to this certain person. They have a right to do that. And you cannot attach that label, the friend that you met originally, and attach it to the friend that you know now. It's not possible. I know I am not the friend that was 10 years ago in college than I am now. And I think that's a good thing, because I feel like I have a sense of purpose now, and I have a sense of, this is what I want. If you don't want to do it, you can honestly step aside. If you would have told me this 6 years ago, that would be my type of mentality, I would have thought you were joking. Because I'm like, no, there's no way I'm gonna act so persistent and like standing on my word. And I feel like that comes with age, that comes with character and building your morale. Like, this is what I want out of friendships. And if we can't come to a common ground or a common medium, we might not be the right friend for each other. And really, that's okay, you know? I'd rather have really solid friends in my group than people who really might not like me or have this vendetta against me, or just simply isn't there to be my support system. And I feel like friends are your family, so you really need to be picky in a sense of who you pick in your friend group. And if people don't like that or don't align to that, then that is okay. I feel like the world will continue to go on. Life will continue to go on with or without that person. And sometimes it is sad, but you know, it just, life goes on. Life goes on. And I'm gonna add number 4, and I'm gonna say that friendship breakups are always a thing. It's a very serious thing. And I feel like, I tell my husband this all the time, that like friendship breakup feels like a actual like relationship breakup. You've confided in this person, they know some of your secrets, they cried with you, they've seen you go through your relationships, your jobs, your haircuts, your acne, your body weight, everything. They've seen it all. And then to have that to have your friend not there anymore, yeah, it does suck. It does suck. I feel like women, we kind of wear our hearts on the sleeves and kind of be like, no, I'm sad. Like, this is something that I did not expect and I'm going through it. So friendship breakups are a thing. It's something that you cannot kind of stop. If it happens, it happens. But I always say that before friendship breakup, before you feel like you are gonna throw in the towel, really evaluate why you're leaning towards that. Evaluate the pros and the cons of the friendship. Evaluate what that person is going through and see if you can help. See if there's a way that you can express how you feel without, you know, bashing that person, without making them feel bad. You know, really just expressing how you feel on your side of being a friend. And I think that sometimes it won't lead to a friendship breakup, but it'll just lead to a, okay, this is how we both feel. What can we do next? And you know, sometimes it might not be a friendship breakup, but it'll be a friendship level down. I've had friends like that where they were really good friends with me, but you know, there are certain things that just we didn't align with, and they were down to an acquaintance. And when I saw them, it was all love, it was all good vibes, but after that it was nothing. You know, they didn't really know anything about what I'm doing, and I wanted to keep it that way. I didn't want them too involved in my life because you're not in that space in my world anymore, and we have to kind of be really strict on these categories and not kind of overlap them. So alright, Tallies, those are the friendship phases in adulthood. I hope you guys enjoyed this little sit down chit chat video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.